Okay, this is April 7th, 2021, here in Kitchener, Ontario, Zone 5, and I've just spent about an hour out in my boulevard collecting some plants. They're about to do a whole bunch of road work, tear up the sidewalks and replace the road and just make a big mess of things. And there was a couple interesting plants out there that I thought I'd try and recover. I had gone through and done a pass in the fall, and in my previous videos I've talked about that, about some of the plants I recovered, some hostas and some daylilies and some other things. But I've just done a final pass. They're about to, in the next few days, probably get in there and start cutting things up. And so I've got these 3 buckets full of stuff I've dug up. So let's take a look at what I've got. So here I've got a little, I believe this is pulmonaria. This was on top because it's the very last thing I grabbed before I came back here. I think that's pulmonaria. It's got a bit of roots on it, but I wasn't able to get him with any soil. So I'm going to dump him in the bucket of water there, in the shade. Okay, pulmonaria, maybe. Here is, now the real reason for doing this, I wanted to get stuff out of the boulevard and, up adjacent to the sidewalk in my front yard. And because I knew I had some nice plants that I had stupidly planted very close to the sidewalk. So here's one of them. Here's another one. So these are, I believe these are June hosta. So June hosta is a premium nursery special hosta that's very expensive to buy. And so I can actually take a few divisions here and maybe get 4 plants out of this. So that was important. June hosta crowns rescued. That was like, primary mission complete. Great. What else have we got in here in this bucket? A whole bunch of little bulbs. Let's collect these and take a look. So this, I don't know what that is. I'm going to guess maybe it's muscari. That might be muscari. It hasn't bloomed yet, so I'm not really sure what that is. And looks like I've got a lot of bulbs of this. This is just some ajuga, also known as bugleweed, that came loose with the rest of this stuff. Try and get that separated out. I've got tons of ajuga all throughout the yard. So these 2 little plants aren't so precious, but we'll give things a chance. Get this, I'm assuming, muscari out of the way. Now I've got these other little guys. I don't know what kind of bulb this is, but I managed to pull up a few of them. They were kind of close to the road, or rather close to the sidewalk. So a variety of little spring bulbs here that I can scatter around. Stack those over there. And I think I've cleared out that bucket. What about this bucket? Second bucket here from the top. Big raft here of iris, some kind of small iris. If I shake that loose, I can probably separate a whole bunch of iris rhizomes, and it looks like there's a little bit of stone crop in here as well. This is some kind of crappy, weedy stone crop that comes up everywhere. So I'll shake that loose, get all the grass and junk out of it. But here we got irises. Let's try and organize this a little better. We got irises, hostas. Here is an autumn joy stone crop, which one of my neighbors gave me, and they gave me a whole bunch of this, and I put it all over the place. And this division of it went into the boulevard, and it looks, this is a pretty robust plant, so I'm gonna preserve it. Get rid of that bucket. Okay, now this is my fullest bucket, and we've got, this is snowdrop. We got here more iris, looks like. Yeah, just a whole bunch more iris. Put over with the iris. More iris. More iris. Big clump of snowdrop there. So 2 nice clumps of snowdrop. And look how many divisions I can get out of that, right? There's like 50 bulbs in there, probably more. Another little daylily. Same as the one. I've got a daylily over here. Oh, we got a buddy. Forgot he was here. Always a buddy out here having salad. And just behind him there is a daylily. Same variety as this. So we got another little daylily. What else? More snowdrop. More snowdrop. So look at all this snowdrop. Lots of snowdrop. Beautiful. What else? More of this iris. This little tiny variety of iris. More snowdrop. Look at these clumps. They just haven't been messed with for probably like 6 or 7 years since I put those bulbs in the boulevard. As we dig way down in here, we've got, okay, this is, oh, whoops. We got some daylily. Looks like daylily. I think the whole bottom of this thing is full of daylily. Here's some kind of stone crop. I forget, is that called angelina? Or something like that? Blue moss or something like that? Another one of these, that nice kind of mossy stone crop. And more daylily. And more daylily, it looks like. Okay, so, oh, and here, I don't know if this is the guy. I think this might be a tulip bulb. And I saw there was a tulip. I tried to dig it up. All I got was the stem. I didn't get the bulb, but this also came up. Oh, no, that's probably, looks like that's like an acorn or something. Damn it. Well, there's a tulip out there, and anyway, get rid of that. So, final inventory here. We got an autumn joy stone crop. We've got 2 June hosta crowns, very important. That's like the cream of the crop right there. We've got a whole bunch of iris. We've got a small nursery brand specialty daylily. We've got some of this angelina, I believe it's called, stone crop. We've got all this snowdrop, beautiful, very happy about that. And then we've got all this ditch lily, ditch lily as it's called. And let's scrub that to the side, and then we've got these other spring bulbs, which are some of which look kind of interesting and nice. So I think that's a pretty worthwhile hour of work to rescue all this stuff from the bulldozer. And maybe those ditch lilies can go to the neighbor because she expressed need for a bunch of plants to fill in her yard. But yeah, I'm happy with that, and I'm excited about getting these. Again, I keep coming back to it, getting these snowdrops all distributed around. Boy, look how many I got. All right, let's. Hey, buddy. Yeah, say goodbye. All right, see you in the next one.